Start recording. Hello, YouTube. This is Karacakes, and we're here with round 2 of Platinum. We're back at Telesian once more. Round 2. We had a bit of a flyer in round 1, starting off with about 10 straight birdies before we parred, and we ended up with a minus 16, making that amazing save out of the rough, using the slopes perfectly for a very easy, almost a tap-in eagle at the end to finish at minus 16. We're at top of the leaderboard for now, on the very early in the week leaderboard, of course. That is very subject to change, as fantastic players like Materializations, who may be coming back this week, Cockster, and others have yet to fire off. So, we're here, we're back. Round 1 was a bit of an explosion, a bit of a statement of intent of coming back. And so here we go again. So as we saw, that course is a tough course, but definitely scoreable if you hit your spots and you make sure you're in fairway. And when you're off the fairway, if you can find a way to use those slopes, you can still score. I got very lucky that round. When I messed up, I was able to save it for birdies and eagles. So let's get it. Medium southwest winds, moderate, firm, moderate. It's going to be almost identical conditions to last round, basically. Because the only thing that was different is, well, we're swapping the fairway and the greens, so it'll be a little more firm, but the moderate green speeds still keep things in check. So it's about making sure you hit a good approach shot, getting that one bounce, and getting it to slow down and stop. So let's get it going. Won't be too bad if we continue with good tempo. And our tempo was fantastic last round. We only had a couple misfires. But here we go. Playing the music over on the Twitch. So if you want to watch on Twitch, we have a really good time. My music is pretty good. I like my music that I listen to. But my singing is awful. So everybody mutes when I start singing. What up, Pulp Fiction? Good to see you. It has been a while. I haven't seen you in forever. At least 6 months, right? Minimum. Probably longer. It's good to see you. We're back in 2K land, having fun. So let's get this. We need to hit this fairway. It's a similar thing as last time, except with the wind in our face, I'm even more comfortable playing it over here. I'm even going to put a little bit of shape just to try to keep it holding this fairway. Because as you can see, it's shaped to like go to the right. Although with this, I'm kind of tempted to play it from over here so that we have a little more green to work with. Hey, Squaresoft, thank you for the biddies. So 100 biddies, if you're on YouTube, 100 biddies is equivalent to $1. So that's a fantastic gesture he's given me. So thank you so much for the little tip. Been off of it for a while. Understandable. I took a break too. I took a pretty decently length break, and I just started getting back into it, refreshed and feeling good. So the question is, like, do we, like, we're gonna get similar distances. Like, being here is gonna be slightly shorter than being over here, but we're still gonna have 9-iron versus like a pitching wedge or a gap wedge. Wait, I don't have a gap wedge in my back. A pitching wedge or a sand wedge. Whereas over here, we're looking at 9-iron or pitching wedge. We have a little more room to work with if we play over here. But over here, we could be pretty aggressive. You're going to have a lot shorter of a club. So, I'm going to go for the right side. Going to play it dangerous. Let's take a couple practice swings since we just took that like 5-minute break over on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, I don't know when I'm uploading both of these videos. They might be a 1 day apart. They might not be. They might be uploaded at the same time. I think we'll do one a day. And I think I'll do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday. I guess it would be Saturday, Sunday, because I'll be playing my rounds 3 and 4 on Friday. That's usually my dedicated day. I get to work from home. It's very comfortable for me to just launch my stream towards the end of my workday. So we're looking at about 135, 136, and then the wind's probably going to play like 5, 6. I'm gonna say like 5 because it's uphill and it's a wedge. It'll be less. So we're looking at like 130. I would like to be short, but if we're too short, this is yellow slope, it likely comes off the green. Especially if you're to the right, this is a lot of yellow. So we're going to try to land it right around here. A little short, but not in a place where it's going to come back. So we're going to play this a little safe out here. We're going to loft it a bit. So I said about 130. My club goes 133, so I want like 128 or so. Let's reset. Should be about here. Big slope at our feet, and we shank it to the right. That's a bad slow. Alright, we're gonna need a good chip here. We can chip it from here at least. This isn't an impossible chip. It's a tough chip though. I'm gonna be frank with y'all. Tough chip. Especially if it lands right here, it wants to kick super hard to the left. So we're gonna play this pretty aggressively. Especially with this lie at our feet. I have to play it really high here. Almost. A little more to the right. That would have been really good. So a good read. Unfortunate that we got a super slow. It's not even a super slow. It's a level what I call a level 2 slow. So a level 1 slow is I miss just to the right, right? You miss, you barely got a slow. And then the level 2 is that next level over where it's like, oof, that was kind of bad. All right, we're going to take a driver here. Last round I took the 3-wood and ended up like 170 away from like back here. I think what I'm going to do is take the driver and do a partial instead and let it roll out more. Let's play a little shape too to make sure it goes to the right. Not the perfect and a nice partial. This thing's going to have a nice little bit of rollout. Not a ton, but a good amount because it's a driver. And we hit the downhill slope, so this is a really good shot. Big downhill still. So we're probably going to get a couple yards from this shot. And downhill as well. 53. I think I'm going to let this go right here with just some like D-loft forward spin and see if we can get it to come down. That felt fast, but it's barely fast. It's a level 1, like I was just saying. That level 1 fast. I under-aimed. I under-aimed really bad, so I'm really glad I got that fast. I am really glad I got that fast, because I under-aimed really badly. And we get our first birdie of the round. So we messed up. Hole round 1, we didn't get a par until hole 11. We got one right away. But let's just hit 17 birdies in a row or something, right? We're still a moderate win, so as long as we're hitting tempo, we're good. Alright, let's try not to be in the rough this time. That killed us last time. There isn't really a strategic play here. It's you need to hit the fairway. Just hit the fairway. That's all that matters. Hit the fairway. And that's really slow. It's probably in the rough. Stayed in the light. Doesn't matter. We can't reach. So what I say when I say we can't reach, it's because no matter what, it's going to come at a really low trajectory with the wind at our back. There's not enough spin on this shot. 262. And we have like, even if this goes like 255... So let's say the pin is still like 255. 91 to 94% is really bad. We're losing 20 yards and it's going to bounce really far forward. So I'm going to aim up here with some spin to make it play a little less and just pray. Like I kind of just had to hope it bounces in a good way. We're aiming up here because we want it to land somewhere in here and then kick left and stuff. So let's just spray and pray. Good tempo. Right, it's basically a perfect. I know it says fast, but that's basically a perfect. And we got the kick. Hit the pin. This is all downhill, so it's almost impossible to stop. It needed to hit the pin to stop. That's why I said hit the pin. It wouldn't have gone in, but it would have stopped. So pretty good shot still, though. That's kind of that's all we could ask for out of the rough. With that low trajectory out of the rough. That's all you can hope for. Up 2 feet. So this is probably like up. That means it's at least up 18. And it looks like it's probably about 18 or 19 feet up. Or inches up. Let's think about it a little bit. Love me more. 36. Not a lot of break. Maybe like 40, 50%, 50% probably. 18. So a little bit more. I like this line. I like this line. Let's go for it. Let's take a practice swing because we are pulling this back so far. We need to see where the power is. It's hard to get the vibration right when you're playing from this, when you have to play like a 70% putt. Hey, thank you, Fulp. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Appreciate you checking in on us, and hope you have a good night with the kid. Be the ball. Much love to you. 71% is probably around where we need to be. It's probably like 60. It's probably like 69%. Might be like 73%. Can't really tell. It's really hard to tell in these super long putts how much, like, what the proper power is. I want to see what, like, I really want to see the white. I really want to see the white. 69. 68 is probably good. 67 probably doesn't reach, but will be good. I don't want to be like 71%, so let's just go for the 68. 67 is fine. If it doesn't reach, it doesn't reach. Didn't reach. We over-aimed a little bit. Good shot. Take the birdie. I didn't want to blast it. That's why I took all those practice swings. New to love me more. Alright. So, I was talking about this whole last round, where if you just get it far, it's just going to keep rolling out. So we need to somehow control the distance. I'm going to use shape to like control the distance a little bit here. And see if we can't do the same thing we did last round. Ah, that felt bad. It won't be terrible because it still comes down like this. Well, sometimes you just get so lucky. Sometimes you just get so lucky. Sometimes it doesn't matter and like you're the best player in the world. Sometimes you just sometimes things break right. Sometimes you just hit the worst slow of your life and you still get an eagle. That's you can't teach it. Can't teach it. Can't teach it. So water on the right. We're just going to aim for right around here so that it hits here and kicks to the right and we end up short somewhere. That's ideal. But we have to play this safe. Wind's playing like 10, 11 miles per hour. I'm going to say about 10. And we're going to shank it to the right. Because we always do. So let's go. Let's purposely aim for about here. Let's play about 5 for our shank. Somewhere around here. Play it safe. Let's play it safe. What up, burly guy? It's the power of positive BS. Yeah, indeed, Vandy. If you just believe you're gonna hit a great shot every time, sometimes you will. Well, this is exactly where we wanted to land it. Did I not say land it right there and let it come back to the left? Let's check it out. Make sure it's braking to the left or to the right. It's definitely braking. So play it for the edge of the cup right here. Beautiful. We played it safe. We landed it basically where I wanted to. I think I was like 1 yard longer than I expected, but 1 or 2 yards long or short there, it still lands in a good spot no matter what. Right, wind at our back. What did I say last round? We were worried about the wind in our face, kind of making this a challenge to get up. With this wind at our back, I'm willing to go and risk it here. We're going to loft it to make sure we don't deal with that tree. But we need to aim really far over because this is going to kick to this is going to want to go to the right pretty significantly. Basically a perfect, just, dude, did I land in the exact wrong spot? I did. That's a shame. But we play it like a 3-shotter. We just play it like a 3-shotter. And I think I'm forced to go over here to the right. It's going to be very tough for me to get it in this fairway. I would prefer to be in this fairway because then at least it's even and I don't have to deal with elevation and downwind. Maybe we can go for it. Let's try. Just aim really far over here. To the perfect again. Oh goodness, that was too short. Okay, well we're just trying to say bar now. Alright, so from the rough, again, you need to play slopes more. So here we're looking at this slope. We're going to try to get it to come at a low trajectory with wind at our back, play this slope and come to the right. So that's our goal. We have a serious slope to our right. It's going to play extreme amounts. And again, we are just trying to go for... We're basically just going for a par at... We just don't want to bogey this. Oh, we didn't quite get it there, but again, we're gonna save. So we got the super low end, unfortunately, which I don't mind. Again, we are playing for a par here because of our mistakes. We don't want this to escape to the right, so let's just hit this with a good tempo. Don't slow it. I slowed it. Just stay up. Okay. Take our par. Oh, it came up so much shorter than I was expecting, but at the same time, I should have expected that because of the uphill nature, so the wind just doesn't grab a hold of it, and that's how I ended up in the rough the second time. Alright, this is a really tough hole. Ideally, you land right around here and get it up, trickle up the slope. Way easier said than done. Way easier said than done on this hole. We need to be short, so wind's playing a little bit. So like 205, 204, 203. Wind in our face playing maybe like 205. So we need like 200. 199. A little fast, but that's fine. That's not fine. That's not fine. It's really not fine. Alright. We can get away with this, though. Crown Slayer, good to see you. You're back. If I let that roll out, it might go in. But I was not gonna let that roll out. We'd rather have a tap in par there. We'd rather have a tap in par than let that roll out. What a day of racing it was, Crown Slayer. It was. I'm very sad for Marcus Ericsson though. Very sad for Marcus Ericsson because of the red flag timing. But it was still a fantastic race, and Joseph Newgarden is a fantastic champion. If there's somebody on the grid who deserved it the most, it was probably him. It was probably him. This one's tough because it's downhill towards the hole before flattening up, but then if you go too long, it just runs off the green. So with a little bit of wind in our face, it'll help us slow this ball down. Yeah, there was a couple of near misses. People... It was a very scary day of racing. At times. 11, 3... Probably playing about 5 this wind. So we're playing 214, we have a 208. I think I need to play even a little bit less. Not that much. I like this. Nah, I don't like the slow there. This is going to be in no man's land. Tempo's off the boil. We're going to need to take practice swings again. This is a really tough shot. We need this to come down. Let's think about this. Where is it going to drop? If we aim here, what is the path going to take us? Does this have a chance to come back to the right if I do this? Yeah. Like this. Now come back. Nah, it's still too high. No chance to come back. Take it though. Yeah, I was actually gonna watch. I don't watch NASCAR, and I especially don't watch NASCAR ovals, but the Coca-Cola 600 is a really good race to watch. And so I was gonna watch too. I was actually gonna watch the Coca-Cola 600, and well, I ended up streaming instead because of the race being canceled. So I guess in the long run, I'm very grateful that I ended up streaming because I'm having a great time. We've definitely gone off the boil a little bit on this round, unfortunately, folks, but we can make a comeback here. We're like -5 through 8. This could be a lot worse. Again, playing like 11. Eight, 7, 6, 122. And this slope is even going to make the wind play a little bit less. I need to be aggressive with my loft. Oh, what is my tempo? Just stay there. That bounced too high. Now this becomes a really tough one. We have to play this really safe. This is... I gotta pray. Nah. I'll take it. I'll take the par. I did not want to go down. All right, so we've dropped a bunch. Bad tempos are dropping our strokes. Let's bounce back here. Put a little loft on this. Make sure it gets up here. Wind's gonna keep pushing it to the left, to the right. So just trust it. I know the line looks weird, but trust it. Good tempo. There we go. Yeah, this is a good trust. Good trust, Kara. Good shot. Good shot. You knew where to aim. We're just gonna aim somewhere here and get it to try to funnel to the green a little bit. Where do we want to land this? 235, 236-ish is probably the sweet spot. It's still fast. I'm shocked. Should still be good. Come on, bounce to the right a little bit. Got to the light rough. That's where I didn't want it to be, but... Nope. Well, take our birdie. Yeah, no, tough round where these pin positions are tough and we messed up some tempos. Let's get it. Let's get it back. Come on. 215, 213, 212, 211, 212. I'm gonna call it. Wind's in our face. Not quite 12 miles per hour. $218. Finally. This needs to keep going left though. And it is. Tough shot. Tough putt. Already missed a 9-footer today. Bang. Bang, baby. There we go. Get a couple going in a row. We can finish like -7, -8, -9. Ideally, if we can get -9 in this back 9, we are in really good shape. It's gonna be tough though because of this. This hole is really long. And we're gonna have to challenge the water a bit here. The water and the trees. Got the perfect though. So, nothing in play. Just a perfect shot. And we got good distance on it. $73. Probably about 9 miles per hour. What did I say? 73. 180. Just a touch aloft. And if we're a little long, that's okay. Practice swing. Our tempo hasn't been fantastic. Let's try to get it. What up, Aaron? Good to see you. Finally fired up a stream. kick to the right. Under aimed, but sometimes lucky. Came up way short. So even on medium winds, the wind's gonna kick up quite a bit because of the downhill elevation. Wind plays more. Ooh, tough one. I'm a little in between clubs. I'm gonna have to do something fancy. 178, 177. Wind's playing like 8. Probably playing about 5. So 178, 177, 172. We play at like 170, we should be good. Very tough shot here. That's so far right. Come on, come to the left, 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 come to the left. Bang. Such a good putter today. Such a good putter today. I like these slower greens. I somehow get it. Somehow get it. Hey, you inspire me, Aaron, so I see how consistent you're being. I need to be like that again. Another in-between shot. I'm gonna have to loft this into the uphill. It's gonna make it complicated, my math. Wind's playing about 11 to 12. I'll call it 11.5. I'm gonna call it that. 18. 173 plus 18 is 191. And I want to be a little short. I like this. Play it on the right to be safe. Then come back to the left. Like that. Yes! Come on. Alright. Like I said, I wanted this heater on the back 9 after really struggling out the gates. And everybody struggled on this round because the pin positions are not easy, and you make a mistake and you're off the green. It's a guaranteed par, and most likely, like, you have to play safe and can't really risk anything. So, like, we're playing this about as well as we can. 67. Kind of like this. We're hitting tempos again, too. That's been critical on this back stretch. Get to the slope. Thank you. I was going to be so sad if it didn't, like... Tricky putt, though. Because this is in a, like, a bowl-like shape. These grids are, like, a little bowly. Looks like there's break, though. It looks like there shouldn't be a ghost break or anything. Hey, good to see you too, Cockster. Thank you so much for stopping on by and hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Come on, let's get to minus 30 because we have fine wine, materializations, Cockster, couple others still to play that are just absolute monsters at this game. Hey, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate you, Cockster. Got the perfect. You don't get to the green, but this pin location, I was a lot more comfortable sending it. We have to make sure we get there. Most important of all. 97 is what I wanted. Perfect. Good shot. Let's go. Come on. Birdie eagle. Birdie birdie. Par eagle. Those are the three I want. I won't be so upset if I par this, if I can get an eagle in the next hole. But we need to try to get minus 2 through 2 here. Minimum. Minimum, we want minus 2 through 2. On these final 2 holes. Don't push it though. If we don't get the birdie here, we're not gonna force it and like try to be so crazy. 11.5 times 0.9? 30, 136, 137-ish or so. I'm gonna go for the aggressive play and deal off this a little bit. And play it on the right side because of the slope. Yes, that's what I want, baby. Come on, one more. One more. All I'm asking for one more. If you want to give me 2 more game, I will gladly accept 2 more. But please, let's get 1 more. All I ask of you, game, is 1 more. Let's make sure we're not making a terrible mistake. It's 312 to the edge. 316. With how downhill this is, this should easily clear, especially if I'm adding distance. So let's get it. Okay, we fasted it because we were scared of the water. Fair. Fair. We're not in the water. And we're just going to hit this and pray. Wind's going to play about 9. We have a big downhill slope. Just going to loft it slightly. Hope it lands here and bounces up. Big slope to the right. Comes back to the left. That's short. That's fine. Come down a little bit more. Very good. Wind played a little bit more than expected. I didn't see if I had like a 97 to 98% lie. If I did, that might be why I'm a little shorter than even expected. But it's up like 8 or 9 inches here. Judging by where they put my marker, I'm guessing probably about 7 to 8. So say 17. Play it about here. Let's take a couple practice swings to make sure we get the right power. I hit it too hard. Go in the hole anyways. That might have been in. That might have been in with a perfect. Oh! Alright, don't blow this. Let's take our time real quick. Let's make sure we double check our math. It's breaking a lot. I hit it too hard. And I get the par that I really didn't want. Dang it. It's still a good round, considering our troubles, considering how much people are struggling. I would have loved the birdie or eagle there, but we overhit both putts. Unlucky. It happens. We still played well, and we gave ourselves a chance. We gave ourselves a chance. The stats are good. Our putting is good. We had the 3-putt right there. That's unfortunate, but you can't complain when you play pretty well. You didn't get a lot of eagles. You're still up there. Well clear in the lead. Obviously with a lot of really good players to play. We at least put ourselves in a chance for getting like a top 10 our first tournament back. And that is our goal. By this showing, if I can keep this up and get like a top 10 or a top 5, that is a fantastic first week back. So mission accomplished. We came back and we played well and we stayed positive and we stayed focused and we stayed hungry. And that was what I was most wanting. I was wanting to just have a good time, play well, focus, don't get angry, don't get upset when things don't go our way. And I managed to keep things calm, level, and really well played. So thank you everybody for watching on YouTube. I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna say bye to Twitch in a little bit, but first I want to say thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, and then on Friday in the afternoon Eastern time, you're looking at like 4 to 5 o'clock Eastern time, I will probably go live. So if you want to catch these rounds live, it's twitch.tv/karacakes. Come follow, come watch, come join in on the fun. I answer questions mid rounds. I don't mind. If you have a question about the wind or like elevation or loft or something, I love answering questions. So if you have golf questions to help you with your 2K game, the best place to do it is to come to my channel and ask me directly. So come on by. So these rounds will probably be posted on rounds 2 or rounds 3 and 4 will probably be posted on YouTube on Saturday, Sunday. So rounds 1 and 2, Monday, Tuesday, we're looking at. So thank you guys. Love you guys. Mean it so much. Thank you for watching on the YouTube side of it. Peace out.